This is 3 pieces of ham. 3 pieces of ham cost 681 shillings. All right, so Nairobi, Kenya is actually way more expensive than a lot of YouTubers are portraying, and I just want to expose the truth. All right, so first things first. Now, you have to have a certain amount of money in order to get to Nairobi, and that's sometimes people do not bring that up in their videos. A lot of the flights, depending on the time of the year, can range from 900 to 15, 1600. Now, off of the strength of that, some people make that every 2 weeks. Some people make that a month. You know what I'm saying? So it just depends, right? Now, also accommodation. Right? Accommodation, Airbnb, or if you're doing hostel work or whatever it is, that's actually more costly than a lot of people would like to tell you too. So me personally, I have an Airbnb property out here in Nairobi. So, and also make sure I shout that out. If you guys are planning on coming to Nairobi anytime soon, definitely hit me up because I can get you right. I can get you set up in my place. All right. So transportation is another thing that can become costly. So yeah, Ubers can be $2, $3, $4, $5 out here, but also they don't tell you about the Ubers if you're going 30 minutes, 40, 50 minutes away, that could range from $10 to $15, right? And that's both ways. So say for instance, me personally, if I'm coming from, Kilauea or somewhere going to Two Rivers Mall, that might run me about $10 one way, then $10 the other way. Now, if you're staying here for a month's time, 2 months time, 3 months time, that might actually rack up. You get what I'm trying to get at? So transportation can also be a thing that can, become costly at some point. Now, food. We all love food, okay? Now, this is specifically for people coming from, America, Canada, the West, whatever it is. You're not necessarily going to want to eat all the traditional food every single day. You're going to want to go out to restaurants. You're going to go out to food spots. You want to go out to just different places to eat fast food, whatever it is, right? Now, you have some places that are very similar to United States. Like for instance, KFC in Kenya is maybe $1, $2 cheaper than it would be to buy the same thing in America. Now that might be a deal, but at the same time, when you're doing extended stays and all this stuff, it racks up over time. And also grocery shopping, right? So for example, I have some ham right here. This is 3 pieces of ham. 3 pieces of ham cost 681 shillings, right? Hold up. We're gonna get right back into the video. But before we do, make sure you guys check out the Patreon. So on the Patreon, you get early access to videos, you get member shout outs, you get group chat access. There's a lot of perks to becoming a member of my Patreon. And also, we have a beginning tier. The beginning tier starts at $5. And we also have the diamond tier. And the diamond tier, you get so many perks, man, it's ridiculous. So definitely check out the Patreon. And also, as some of you may know, I actually do a lot of these travel videos and a lot of the content that I make off my own budget. So if you guys want to donate to the channel, you can do so. Cash App and PayPal is accepted. So yeah, man, without further ado, let's get back into the video that you came to see. Now, of course, you can go to certain places where you can get it cheaper, but this is just a prime example of what I'm talking about when it comes to the food, right? So 681 shillings is literally $5.25. Do you know what you can get for $5.25 in America when it comes to the same ham, the amount of ham? You can get a whole thing of ham for $5.25, right? So that's just a prime example of the food costing a lot at certain points. Because, you can go to other markets and other places and get it a little bit cheaper. But me, I like to shop usually at the shopping malls and all that stuff. So, they kind of hike the prices up and all that, right? But 9 times out of 10, people that are coming out here, if you're coming from the West, you're not going to want to, go to local markets and sketchy places or whatever you feel like, you're not too comfortable with, right? I don't want to go to a butcher or anything like that because you don't know if things are sanitary, if things are clean, the meats are, not rotten, whatever it is, or whatever the case may be. So that just goes to show that even when it comes to grocery shopping, a lot of times the food can become costly. Now, when it comes to, going out, now, going out could be going out to clubs, going out to, little events, venues, concerts, whatever it is. You're going to be spending money. You know what I'm saying? Spending money. If you popping bottles, if you're trying to live your best life, you buying drinks every night, You know, you come out here, you want to have fun, you want to turn up, you want to do all these things. Just know that there is consequences to your spending, consequences to your actions. You get what I'm saying? Now, when it comes to entertainment, they have so many malls and stuff out here. They got bowling alleys, they have movie theaters, they have all of these just fun activities to do when it comes to entertainment. And I'm telling you, you can rack up a huge bill if you do not budget correctly before you come out here. I'm telling you, it's happened to me. This is my third time coming out here, and I'm telling you, I spend a lot. I do spend a lot, right? Now, the reason why I spend a lot is because I technically can somewhat afford to spend a lot, but at the same time, some people may not be in the exact position or situation in order to, you know, just keep spending without, you know, a care in the world, right? All right, so now a lot of guys, especially the passport bros and stuff that are coming out here, you get into the dating scene, you know, you're trying to turn up vibe, whatever it is, and you're gonna be spending some money. Now, if you're going out on dates, you know, going to restaurants, going to, you know, little event places, things to do, bowling, arcading, go-karting, if you're jet skiing, whatever it is, you're going to end up having to come out of your pockets. And these are a lot of the things that people do not think about before they come out here. They just think, oh, I'm coming to Kenya. They say it's so cheap on the internet. I'm seeing everybody talk about, oh, it's $2 for this, $3 for this, $5. It can get you $20 worth of stuff like it would in the US, blah, 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 all this and that, right? Like, yes, that is somewhat true, but at the same time, there is other outliers that may not actually be the exact same as that. Now, another thing people overlook is travel. So yes, you can travel throughout Kenya. You can go to Mombasa, you can go to Diani, Nyali, Watamu, you know, just different places, Eldoret, Nakuru. It doesn't matter where it is. You can go to these other places and you can pay for flights there. You can pay for train there. You get what I'm saying? And the flights are definitely convenient, like an hour away to Mombasa from Nairobi. And you know, it's maybe like 100 to 150 USD both ways. It is a very convenient thing to get a flight, you know, from Nairobi to Mombasa, Nairobi to Eldoret, or Nairobi to, you know, Nakuru or somewhere like that. But at the same time, that is also another expense that you may not have put into your budget at the beginning. And those things can add up over time. Now, let me also stop real quick and say this. Nairobi, just Kenya, period, is an amazing place to visit. No matter the age, no matter the skin color, no matter the race, whatever it is, it's definitely a place for everyone to visit. The people are very friendly. The people are very, you know, accommodating. And, you know, it's just a great atmosphere overall. But I had to make sure I made this video because I don't want some of you guys watching, you know, either my videos or some other YouTubers' videos and thinking that it'll be just so easy to come out here and you can just live your best life on what, $400 or $500 USD, because I'm telling you, it's not like that at all, and you would definitely go broke out here. I'm telling you that. So I'm gonna wrap it up right here. I appreciate you guys for watching all the way to the end. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'm gonna see y'all on one of these videos right here.